Hey guys, it's Kaylee. I am back with another thrift haul. Thanks for joining me again. As stated in pretty much every thrift haul, I'm sourcing a lot of stuff at thrift stores, and I am here to show you some of what I've got to flip on eBay and Poshmark. A lot of today's haul is going to be more bread and butter. I went to a location that we don't always have the best of luck at. And to be honest with you, I was expecting to go. Nikki and I went together and we thought, we're going to come back with, I don't know, maybe 20 items. But we actually ended up coming back with like over 50 items, which was really nice. Most of this was bread and butter. However, lots of great pieces. So I'm going to show you guys those today. Some of the pieces that I pretty much rely on all the time. I do need to go grab an empty tote to move stuff over. So I'm going to talk to you while I do that because as stated, we are not editing videos anymore. We're just not doing it. So, in order to show you guys more stuff, I have stopped editing videos. Well, the thrift hauls at least. And we're rolling with it so that I can get all this stuff shown to you guys. Because, as I've stated before, we are sourcing 300 items a week. So, let's get started with these. Again, more bread and butter. If some of them are a little bit more notable, I will talk about that, but I'm going to go pretty quickly through it so we can get through like this whole day. This one is a little bit more notable. It is Luciana, what is the last thing? Visconti. Luciana Visconti men's shirt. This is like a very interesting button-up shirt. It's got some texture, some nice multicolor. This one I took notice of because it was new with tags. To be honest with you, I thought it might be Robert Graham, but that's not what it was. I looked this up and actually pretty decent comps, especially new with tags. This retailed, it looks like, for $93. And mine's new with tags. I think I was going to list this for around $40 to $45. But pre-owned, I'd probably be able to get about $25. So I'm going to keep my eye out for that. I kind of hit the, I guess I would call it like plus size jackpot. I guess this day we got a lot of really great plus size stuff. And plus size, in my opinion, is a factor that really ups value. And so if there's a brand that you wouldn't normally pick it up, you might be able to pick it up in plus size and make really good money on it. And also be able to sell it very quickly because the sell-through rate is sometimes really good. So I'm going to show you those pieces today of some plus size brands you might want to look for, and it might be ones that you normally pass on. This is Ralph Lauren. I'm going to try to stop kicking the camera. Size 3X. Women's kind of nautical tie top, yellow short sleeve. I only paid I feel like it was only like $3 for each of those. And I'm going to list those for $25 like all day long. They should flip really quickly. This is a size 3X as well. Same thing, just in a red stripe. But Ralph Lauren plus size tops, even like size large and up, the sell-through rate increases significantly the larger the size, and you can very consistently get $25 for them. And I personally, even though I don't like sourcing through the tops, because there are not as many valuable items, like the ratio is not the same as like the men's department. If you go to the men's jeans section, you're probably more likely to find higher valued items. In the top section, there's more rows. You go through all of them, you maybe come out with 5 pieces. So I don't love sourcing through the tops, but I do love listing tops because they're super easy. They only take a few measurements. So when I can memorize some that I know if I come across, I can snatch up really quickly without hardly any work, I definitely commit those to memory. And those are definitely pieces like that. Ralph Lauren plus sizes. This is another one, 3X. I'll try to go quickly if they're the same brand. This is just quite literally a pink half sleeve top. Here is another brand that does really well in plus size. It is Michael Kors. This one's Michael by Michael Kors, size 3X. This should go for $25 very quickly. It is just a paisley print purple top, short sleeve. This is a better piece that we found that day. It is Ming Wang, And this is a brand that tends to have a really good sell-through rate. Actually, it's not always 100%, but it's pretty close. But their knit material stuff is kind of what they're known for, and it does really good. This is a size medium petite. It is just a sweater tank. This should go for 25 to 30. That should be super easy to list. This is another Ralph Lauren plus size. This is a 2X navy top. 25 bucks all day long. This is a brand that also does well in plus size in the very large sizes. So caveat to that. This is a 4X. The lower end size after that, the sell-through rate significantly drops, but 4X is definitely good in this brand. It is Maggie Barnes 4X. And I found that like 4X, 5X in women's plus size tops, pretty much any brand that goes that high, they fly off the shelf. They're a lot more rare, I guess I would say. Like not all companies make, even the plus size companies sometimes don't go that high, which is why they become more desirable on the resale market. So 4X Maggie Barnes, a brand that I would have skipped on in the past, but now that I did a comp on this particular size, I will be picking them up, and I love being able to offer plus size stuff in my closet and my store as well. That should go for 25. Same thing with this one. This is a size 3X, which is still pretty decent. Purple, kind of stretchy knit material top with some beading or sequins, 25 bucks. This is my girl, Elaine Fisher, size extra large as well. This is a very beautiful silk embroidered jacket in a very pretty gold champagne color. This is a very good mature brand to be on the lookout for, especially in silks. I did not do the comp on this. We paid $4.99 for that. If I had to guess, I would guess anywhere from $40 to $65 for that piece. This one was also a more rare find. This is an L.O. Bean women's vintage size small raincoat. Yes, raincoat. Red, long length trench style. I can't remember what the comp was on this because Nikki picked this up. We paid $7.99. I feel like it was like $50 or $60 on that. Vintage L.O. Bean outerwear can do really good, so I keep my eye out for that. This is Maggie Barnes, the same brand, different label, 5X. Again, with those super large sizes, definitely desirable. This one has shoulder pads. It is a satin finish black flowy top, 25 for that. This is also Elaine Fisher. I actually have a set, but we are going to list them separately because they're different sizes. Size large silk tank. And now that I'm looking at this, I feel like the jacket probably goes with it. So I'm going to reevaluate that. But really pretty silk tank. And then this is a pair of matching silk pants, but these are a size medium. So I don't know, have a hard time with sets when they're not all the same size, which like, I know people are built differently. Like I personally, I wear a very large size in bottoms, but like I can wear a medium in tops. So like I do get it. And I do understand that, you know, there are a lot of people who will be buying or purchasing sets in like mix matchy sizes. However, to make a listing like that, like I just don't see people searching that on the pre-owned market, because what are they going to put in the search? Are they really going to put, you know, Elaine Fisher pants M, top L? Like, I'm not sure that they're going to do that, you know? So I think we'll probably list all of those separately, but it does kind of look like those might have been a set, and they're really gorgeous silk pieces. I have no idea, to be honest with you, what each of those will go for individually. I would say the top probably looking at like 30 to possibly 35. The pants probably 35 to 40. The jacket probably is going to go for a little bit more than that just because it is embroidered and somewhat ornate. This is Ralph Lauren 2X. Again, nautical preppy top, 25. This is a cool find. This is a Polo by Ralph Lauren, men's size extra, extra large, custom fit Hawaiian polo. Nikki did a comp on this. I feel like this will be at least 25, maybe even 30, maybe even higher. Polo Ralph Lauren Hawaiian stuff does pretty good. I actually just sold a new label, Polo Ralph Lauren men's Hawaiian crew neck, just short sleeve t-shirt. And I think that went for like $35 or something like that. So they can do really well. Hawaiian print in that brand does pretty good. This is North Face men's. We got this because it was a size XXL. We only paid $4.99 for it. It's in really great condition. It is a neutral color zip pullover. It is fleece, so I do understand we're moving out of that season, but larger sizes in North Face are still performing well. We'll probably ask $30 to $35 for that one. This is one of my better finds that day. I guess more higher end finds. This is a really nice leather crossbody bag in one of my favorite leather goods brand, Margot. And usually Margot is printed throughout there, but the brand name is also usually right there. They just make really high quality, soft, supple leather bags. I had a bag for a long time by this brand. It was a crossbody and I loved it. I did not love that the crossbody like pulled on my shoulder all the time while I was thrifting, so I had to move away from traditional crossbody bags like in general, but I loved that bag. It was so pretty. It was very high quality. These bags I have seen at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I would say a bag like this probably like at those discount stores still would cost you new condition, granted. I would say probably like $75 for a Margot bag. So keep your eye out for Margot. This one I'll probably list for $35 to $40. You know, I'm obviously not going to get as much for it as I would new, but still a great brand to look for. I paid $4.99 for that. This is a brand that Nikki's been having good luck with. It is Worth New York. Now she knows more about this than I do, but I think we just sold a jacket like this for $50. So it's probably what I'll sell this for. It is a size 2. We paid $4.50 for it. It does feel super high quality. Zip up snap jacket. Might be a brand you want to look for. Here's another Ming Wang petite medium sweater jacket. Same thing. I'm going to list this separately, even though that tank might have gone with it. I don't think so though. I think the colors are not the same, but this is a really pretty jacket. This will actually, these jackets usually go for me about $40, $45. So that's what I will list that one for. This was a pretty good pickup. Again, I know that I said to stop picking up so much colder weather items. However, this one was still comping really well. This is a men's? Is it men's? I think it's men's. Cabela's flannel lined 2XL shacket. Very nice neutral color, very large size too. Flannel lined, anything lined is definitely going to add value. And this was new with tags. This retailed for $39.99, but I think I'm actually going to be able to still list it for like $35 is what the comps were saying. So, you know, if the comps are still there for a colder weather item, I'm still going to get it. This is Maggie Barnes. I do not know the exact size. However, this was with a bunch of 4X and 5X. To me, it looks like a 4 or 5X. It is a very large size. Tropical blouse. I like the colors on this. That should go for $25. These are a pair of Under Armour pants. Golf material, straight, size 32 by 34. These were new with tags. They retail for $80. These golf wear pants perform excellent for us in spring and summer for pretty obvious reasons, right? People are going golfing. And they usually sell pre-owned for, I would say usually $30 to $35. So with them being new with tags, I'll probably list them closer to $40. I'll probably check the color though. white is either like a super desirable color or it's not at all. So I think the price will vary when I look up that exact color, just with it being white, because it's super easy to stain. Okay, this is another good plus size brand to be on the lookout for. It is Catherine's. With Catherine's, I try to stick to something more substantial, or in other words, I'll, make sure that there's a couple factors there that are desirable before I'll pick it up, because otherwise it can sit. This is a multicolor striped asymmetric seam tunic top, and it is a 3/4 sleeve, so that should go pretty quickly for $25 with all of those factors. This is another brand that performs really well and has good comps in plus sizes. This is Crown and Ivy, which I think might be a Stitch Fix brand, but it is popular in the plus sizes. And again, before I started actually looking up all of these plus size things, I did not know that these were profitable items. I was just passing on them because I'd looked up Crown and Ivy tops before, but I didn't specify and like really drill into my search the size. And once I did, I was like, man, I've been passing on that a lot. So keep your eye out for plus size Crown and Ivy. This is a very pretty green 3/4 sleeve peasant-y top, $25. I do have some shoes, so I guess I could show you those. I'm gonna show you one of these because they are kind of dirty and I want to keep them away from the clothes. They need a rinse for sure on the bottoms, but they are Doc Martens men's distress leather shoes. Cannot pass up a pair of Doc Martens to save my life, no matter how destroyed they are. They seem to always sell for me. I will have to look up that exact style. They should sell for probably $35 to $40 being in that condition, but still got to pick them up. I have to. This is a brand that performs pretty well for us. It is XCVI. This is a women's size medium. Very pretty and soft embroidered cardigan. Really pretty. Nikki did the comp on this. I'm not sure where she landed on that, but I would say $25 to $30 if I had to guess. This is another Catherine's 4X, $25. This is a Carhartt women's, I think women's. Is it women's? It might be men's. I think it's men's. We paid $6.99 for this. It's a size large. It does appear kind of vintagey, but it is like a fleece Sherpa lined khaki zip vest. Nikki also did the comp on this. I think she told me about $50 on that. Some of those Carhartt pieces go for quite a bit, so keep your eye out for that. After that brand got popular though, like thrift stores jacked up prices on all that stuff, so you do have to be kind of careful. Make sure you're not paying up too much for it, but those outerwear pieces can do really well, especially when they are lined. This is another Michael Kors 3X, $25. Man, guys, I'm gonna have to start going a little faster, aren't I? We've got a whole nother tote I've got to get through. Okay, I gotta move quicker because these are bread and butter items. Pair of American Eagle men's jeans. Newer label. These are the original straights. Men's American Eagle do way better for me than the women's. Those will probably go for $30. These are a pair of men's Levi jeans. Same thing, probably $30 for these. Style 514. Those were really easy to look up. This was a really cool find. I tried to get the stains out. They did not come out, but I'm still happy that I picked it up. This is a vintage shirt. You can see there's a little bit of staining here, but it is Fruit of the Loom Best. This label is a very desirable vintage label. Not to say that like everything in this that has this label is going to sell well, but it is a more desirable vintage label. This is single stitch. Good indicator of some good vintage, and this is a really cool graphic. Very, very darling. I love it. So it is a little bear cat, which like animals on vintage stuff, in my opinion, sell really well, especially when they're like really darling. And I don't know if I've ever said this. I'm sure I've said this in videos, but I don't know about recently. Cat stuff performs really well. If I see anything that's like super crazy cat lady with a bunch of cats on it, like I pick it up because it flips really quickly. I feel like this is going to perform really well because of the cat, and it's just very darling. I don't know. Vintage sellers, you know, like if you see a graphic and you're like, that's the one, like that's it, you just know. This is one of those pieces for me. This does not have the exact date on it. It'll usually say down here. It does not. It does have some of the copyright material, but still got it. Single stitch, Fruit of the Loom best. I would say this is probably a 90s, maybe 80s shirt. Not that good. I know that it's like vintage, but I'm not that good where I know every single label and how, like, the exact date and like to know when those changed. I'm not that good, but I do know that that is a vintage label that is worth getting. So if you're somebody who is like, yeah, I'm scared of vintage, I was too for a long time, but I'm no longer scared of vintage, and that is a really great piece. With the staining, I'm probably going to list for like 35 to 40, but I think it's a really good one, and I'm going to cross post that on over to Depop. Next up, a pair of shoes. These are Crocs. Crocs are still very popular. I think the like original Crocs, not doing so hot. They have a good sell-through rate, but they're not selling for a ton. So I try to stick to the more interesting, newer styles. This is definitely one of those. These are a mule slip-on. Camo print is always good in Crocs. And these are a women's size 10. If I liked Crocs, I would keep these because they're in really good condition, but not my thing. Not my thing. But it's somebody's thing. I paid $6.99. These should actually sell for $30, and they should go really quickly. Those are in excellent condition, which is the main reason that I got them. I'll bring you guys a little closer. Since we've moved totes, we've moved on to the second tote, and I need to hurry. Sometimes I don't realize, like I see other people do thrift hauls, and they get through like, I think of like McThriftsy. So she gets like, she does big thrift hauls, which I really enjoy, but it seems like she gets through them so much quicker than I get through. I do like a 20 item thrift haul and it's like 25, 30 minutes. So I'm trying to rapid fire. I'm trying to get in the swing of it, but I am long-winded, guys. Some people tell me you like it, but sometimes I'm like, man, I've been talking for a long time. Like right now. Okay, let's get back into it. This is Catherine's 2X. Puff sleeve flannel pop over top, 25 bucks. Oh, I got it. This is crazy cat lady, guys. So here's the vintage label, Morning Sun. I wouldn't commit that to memory, but look, isn't this so good? It is a cat or cats going after some fish. Like, perfect vintage. This one, same thing, like no dating there, but there is some of that copyright detail. This is a size extra large, made in USA, pretty decent condition. I did look up the specific brand Morning Sun and cat sweatshirt, and it was performing well. I did not see this exact one. I might have covered up my mic just then, sorry. I did not see this exact one, but which makes me think like maybe I've got a more rare one, you know. I think I was going to list this for around 40 actually, but really, really cool piece. If you take nothing else from this, remember vintage crazy cat lady stuff does well. Even modern ones do. This is Fresh Produce. This is a size extra small, but it is a midi length dress. This brand performs pretty well for me during this time of the year, and this is a really beautiful blue. That will probably go for 30 to 35. 511 tactical, men's shorts, ripstop. Are they men's? Women's size 4. Ripstop shorts. Ripstop is, I don't know. It's like, see all these like cross hatches? It's this like scratchy material. And it's supposed to prevent rips. 25 bucks on that. All right, this is a beautiful torrid dress. maxi length. I do like picking up torrid midi to maxi length dresses. I like picking up midi to maxi length dresses in just about any brand, as long as it's profitable. And that one should go for about $30 to $35. I have pretty good luck with torrid longer length dresses. This is another example of like golf wear. These are some golfy, athletic, but also kind of dressy shorts. These are Johnny O. This brand does well for me during the warmer months. These are a size 38 and they're new with tags, which is the main reason we got them. These retailed for $89. I would say we'd probably be able to get $35 to $40 for those at least, with them being new with tags. Catherine's plus size top, 3/4 length, floral, $25. This is another brand I've been experimenting with a little bit. I will say like almost everything in this brand, it's like very specific. Almost everything in this brand, I would say it has a good sell-through rate, but it doesn't sell for a lot. So I do have to be kind of careful with it. But it is Belle by Kim Gravel. One of our previous sourcers taught us about this brand, so I've been on the lookout for it. It is a size 1X, really soft material. I guess it might be a sweatshirt. I'm gonna list that for $25. Next up is Lauren Ralph Lauren 2X. This is a cowl long sleeve top, so I might actually list this one for closer to like $28-30, just to account for those factors. Catherine's plus size button up polka dot top, $25. This is a Talbot's 3X polka dot, $25 to $30 because it's long sleeve and polka dot. Oh, this is a set. This is Chico's, I believe. Yeah. Chico's size 2. So this is like a meshy, lightweight cardigan. It's actually really pretty. And it has the matching sweater tank. These ones actually are the same size. So I'm going to list these together. I'm actually going to tie them together right now so that our listers know. But that would be an example of one. I don't know if it was this thrift haul. I think it was this thrift haul. This thrift haul is so long. I don't even remember which thrift haul it's a part of, but I had some really nice Eileen Fisher pieces. I do believe it was this haul. And the sizes did not match in the set, so we're listing those separately, but that one actually does have the same size, so that would be an example of one I would list together. I think I was going to list that for $35. This is Polo Ralph Lauren, size small. This is a men's or women's? I think it's a men's waffle knit hoodie. If not, even if it's a women's, it should still perform well. These waffle knit hoodies in Polo Ralph Lauren seem to perform pretty well for us. I'll expect $25 to $30 on that. This is the brand Carlisle. It's very similar to Joseph Ribkoff in that it retails for a lot, but I do have to sit on it, but I still like getting it. Carlisle, size 8. This is a striped almost chevron button up top. Probably list that for $30 to $35. This is a hippie-ish, like artsy brand you might want to look for. It is Rising International. This is a size large hoodie. And this is very interesting. I'm going to list this for $35. The more interesting ones I can get a little bit more for. Some of them only go for like $25, but this one's definitely a heavier, more interesting piece. So I'm going to list that for $35, maybe $40. We're halfway through this tote. Do you guys like the longer hauls? I feel like I haven't done a haul this long in a really long time. But I'm able to show you like an entire day worth of stuff. I don't know if the repetition is good or not, but I'm going to continue showing you all these bread and butter pieces I got. This is a Lauren Ralph Lauren plus size paisley top, $25. Talbot's 1X. yellow t-shirt, 25 bucks. This is a Talbot's extra large, so not plus size, but it is a very pretty long sleeve, multicolor floral button-up top. Factor stacked with that one, 25 bucks. This one is Bowden. I do like picking up Bowden. I don't pick up everything. This brand's really easy to Google Lens to figure out the style name, which I do think is important, or you can also search the style number on the tag inside. This one I did look up, size medium. This is a rainbow striped long sleeve top. That should go for 25 to 30. This is a Talbot's size 1X petite, very pretty multicolor top. This is the stuff that's like flying off the shelf for me, are these bright multicolor tops. 25. What are you? This I got for myself and forgot about it, so I'll put that over there. Totally forgot about that. This is a very pretty gold Clara Sun Woo tag. You guys told me this tag sells really well, or I guess this brand sells really well. I don't know why I said tag. I have only found that the larger sizes do well in this brand for the most part. So I try to stick to the larger sizes. However, this is a size small, but this is a very beautiful metallic gold top, super lightweight. It's got some interesting like crossover cutout details. And I saw that metallics were going to be very popular for this spring summer, so that's like the main reason I got that. I also did a comp on it, and gold tops in that size, in that brand, are performing well. I will probably list that for $30 to $35. This is Maeve by Anthropologie. This is a pair of extra small cargo military inspired tinsel pants. These tinsel joggers in just about any brand seem to be a very desirable style right now. Those will probably go for about 25 just because they are an extra small. Okay, next up is a women's Vineyard Vines swim top, and this one's actually new with tags. This retailed for $75. I got it for $7.19. Some people call these like swim guards or rash guards. I like selling rash guards in spring and summer. There's a couple different brands I like to get. Vineyard Vines is one of them, and I could not pass up the new with tags on this. I think I should be able to get 35 to 40 on that with it being new with tags. Here's a Joseph Ribkoff size 6. This one is a faux wrap asymmetrical top, and this style performs really well by them. I'm going to list this for probably $30 to $35, and it should flip very quickly. That is one style in Joseph Ribkoff that I know flips pretty quickly. This is Talbot's, and it is a size medium, which is usually a size that I pass on, but it was new with tags. It is a pink boyfriend cardigan, and again, new with tags. I got that. Pink is a very popular color right now with Barbie core, and besides the fact that it's new with tags, like I just think that'll perform really well. This next one is one I did take a chance on, but definitely a label that you guys want to memorize. I took a chance not because there's anything wrong with sell-through rates or the tag, but simply because it has a flaw I'm not sure I'm going to get off. But I felt so confident in the brand I got it anyways. It is Lisa Bain. If you guys have never heard of this, I would definitely keep your eye out for it. This is also a size large, which is a better size. Very grungy, minimalist tunic top. And this, if everything comes out, should be like a $45 to $55 top. So there's a lot of pilling, and I'm going to use a sweater shaver, but it is a viscosy material, and I don't know if everything's going to come out. even if it doesn't come out, I should still be able to get $35 for that. That is definitely a label that is new to me and one that you'll want to keep your eye out for. A Torrid top, size 4. We talked about larger sizes. This is a very gorgeous multicolor tie-dye tunic. I might price that one up a little bit at like $28 just because it is so pretty. This is an item I paid up for. I paid $19.19 for this. It is a Michael Kors, or Michael by Michael Kors, size small women's leather jacket, which had really good comps. And this one's also, it's not, I want to call it a moto style because it is a moto style. It's not super moto, but it is like a racer moto style. And that is going to help it to sell very quickly. Very soft, supple, real leather. Like I said, I paid about $19 for that. I think I'm going to list it for close to $75, but it should be a very quick flip. So I'm willing to pay up for things where I'm going to get my money back very, very quickly. Sorry guys, I'm starting to lose my voice. I have been slightly sick and I've been doing all these thrift hauls and it's starting to show. So I hope you guys can still hear me. This is a Lucky Brand size extra large, not plus size, but it is a floral peasant sleeve, puff sleeve, whatever you want to call it, top. So it had a couple things going for it, $25. We're towards the end. This is a Talbot's dress. I love picking up Talbot's dresses. This is a size large. This is a midi length faux wrap cinched dress. That I'm probably gonna list for $30 to $35 is usually the average I can get for Talbot's dresses. This is a Joie. I only pick up certain pieces in this brand. Nikki got this one. It is a size 4, but it is a linen blazer animal print. And I'm not sure what she decided to list this one for, but I'm gonna guess around $35 to $40 for that. All right, this is a Susan Graver size large. I think this is the liquid knit. Someone taught me about this, so I'm trying to pick up only the liquid knits. This is very similar to that Chem Gravel, where most of it does not sell for a lot, but has a good following. This is the case with this, but we thought enough was going for it. We could ask $25 for that. So that's what I will list that one for. This is another Bowden top. Kind of this very similar to the other one, multicolor rainbow striped, size medium. $25 to $30 on that. This is a J. Jill size extra large. Got this because it was an extra large, which you guys know I try to stick to the plus sizes, but it is a pop over, very nautical long sleeve top. So for those factors, I think I can get $25 for it. This is another Talbot's piece. This is just a size large, but again, with factor stacking, I thought this would do really well. This is a puff sleeve floral, very vibrant. Is that tulips? Are those tulips? I'm not sure. I think that's what they might have been going for. Maybe not. I got my flowers all wrong. But I'm gonna ask $25 for that. Most of these are $25 flips. This is one of my favorite brands to get. It is Standard by James Purse, a very capsule, minimalistic kind of brand. This is a size 1. I don't remember what that translates to. I want to say it's like a medium is what this looks like. This is a knee-length drop waist dress. I haven't done comps on that yet. Nikki grabbed that one, but I'm going to guess she probably listed it around $35. This is a cashmere piece. I'm still picking up some cashmere if the comps are there. This is not a brand I would commit to memory. It's just Madison Studio. But the reason I got this is because it's new with tags. It is short sleeve, so still might sell in warmer weather. And it's that beautiful Argyle print, which has been very popular lately. So for all of those reasons, I grabbed that. $25 to $30 on that. Another Talbot's plus size 1X petite. This one is a long sleeve. What do you call these? Do you call these a popover? I would call that a popover. I think popovers are supposed to have buttons, but I would call it a popover tunic top. 25. 2 more pieces. This was an interesting find. This is Cabela's. It says underwear on it. It is like a full length bodysuit. It is a men's thermal, has a zipper in the butt area. Thermal, this is called the Union. Oh, this is women's, I'm sorry. Women's Polar Tech Power Stretch Bib Union Suit. I think I can get $60 for this, which is why I got it, even though it is definitely a colder weather item, but new attacks, Cabela's, that seems to be a more rare item, which is why I picked it up. And so I will expect to get roughly $60 for that. And last one is the brand I mentioned before, Belle by Kim Gravel, plus size 1X top. It's literally the exact same top, just a different color, $25. And that is the end of it. So we went through 2 totes worth of stuff, 2 very large totes worth of stuff. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Again, let me know down below if you guys like the longer thrift hauls. This was definitely more of a bread and butter thing, but they are like super quick flips. I did enjoy sharing with you some of the like plus size brands and women's tops that I've been picking up pretty consistently. And I love that I can find them pretty much all the time. I love anything that I know is profitable. It's going to be a quick flip and I can find pretty much anywhere. It's just a little bit of security in my business. So I hope that I can share that security with you guys as well. If you have these brands available to you in your area, definitely keep your eye out for those in plus sizes. But yeah, otherwise I am going to get off of here. Again, I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to cut it short today. I was going to do a bunch of other thrift hauls, but I don't think that I can make it. So I'm going to get off of here. Let me know what you guys think of these unedited thrift hauls. I've gotten positive feedback so far, but I am interested to know how the longer one went. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.